Yes, my people, welcome back to AFTV. Look, I thought I'd do a video with a bunch of Arsenal fans here in the Little Wonder Cafe, situated opposite the Emirates Stadium. This cafe has so much heritage and history to it. I brought the fans down because it's feel good right now. After the North London derby, I thought I'd ask some questions to them and see if my vibe is the same as theirs. Some of the questions we're going to hear in the show simply is, who's the most important person at Arsenal Football Club this season? Who is your favourite person at Arsenal Football Club this season? And then lastly, the big game on Sunday, people, Arsenal versus Liverpool. Let's just get a kind of gauge of how we're feeling, yeah? Come on, let's get into this. Let's start with you two. Obviously, I can see both over there, twins. Let's start with who's your favourite person for Arsenal this season. Obviously, let's see if you guys got the same sort of mindset. Do you think the same or you got different answers here?
My most important player is Thomas Partey.
Yeah.
Because without him, we saw the massive gaping hole against Man U. And the counter-attacks, no one can stop them if Granit's up the pitch. And you haven't got a shield to rot the two centre-backs. So we need him. Without him, especially with Elneny out injured, there's no one there to do that. So
Got to keep him fit this season. Have to keep him fit.
yeah, that's a major problem that we haven't been able to fix. So
Yeah. Okay, well, let's go to your brother. Are you saying Thomas Partey as well? Are you dancing, saying Partey vibes, or is there someone else that's more important for you this season?
to be honest, I'm just gonna go with Jesus because you got to think about it. Alba went, Laka went, Eddie stepped up. However, look what Jesus has done. Come in, however many goals he scored. Don't ask me, but it's 3 assists as well. He's doing really well, and then taking pressure off Saka. So it's gone in with a lot more of continuity and forward play, which we didn't really have under the new Arteta regime. So it's good.
Yeah, cool. So Jesus for you too. Boys, what about you at the back here? I see you lot mumbling behind me. What's going on? What are you saying? Who's the most important player for you this season?
Okay, this is going to be really out of left field, bro. But
I like left field. I like this.
yeah, you like it? Yeah, okay. Because I agree, Jesus, 100%. All these names are crucial. Fabio Vieira.
Explain that one. Go on.
Martin Odegaard is our captain. Brilliant player. I love him. I thought that he was completely irreplaceable, but now we have a young upcoming Cam who, if Odegaard is fatigued or injured, we can actually depend on this guy to come in. It looks like, obviously it's early days, but we've needed that for a long time because Smith Rowe's fitness issues are serious. Reece, I don't know what the situation was him long term. So I think Vieira's that depth in a really key position we've been needing. And obviously Jesus, Saliba, these guys, but depth is going to be the difference if we're going to go far in every single competition. So that's what I'm looking at.
Fabio Vieira, interesting one. I like it. I like your explanation as well. Big up, man. Let me ask you and introduce yourself quickly. Most important player.
What's going on, everybody? It's Big Lloydie Ranks, and you don't know the rest. Basically, I think Arsenal's most important player this season, is Gabriel Jesus, because as my man said here, Aubameyang left, Lacazette left. We had no strikers, innit? Eddie was up there on his own. So Gabriel Jesus is the most important player, innit? Since he's come, you know the rest, innit? Top of the league, innit? He scored goals.
Yeah, Gabriel Jesus. I feel like we're going to get a lot of Gabriel Jesus here in the cafe today. Who is the most important player for you this season for Arsenal?
I'm going to go with Xhaka. I feel like his new role is it's utilising his potential, whereas beforehand it was all the blame got put on him because half the time he was the one left there to cover the line, and he can be a bit hot-headed, where it's he doesn't quite think through. In certain games you get a red card early or whatever, then you've got to think the rest of it without him. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I'd say Xhaka. He's a bit more attacking now. He's getting up there a bit and that, and yeah, I've been impressed with him this season.
I agree. I think Granit Xhaka's really turned around his Arsenal story, in my opinion. Is doing really well. Big up Granit Xhaka, definitely very important. Who's been your favourite player? Favourite person at Arsenal?
I'm just going to go with Jesus. It's just the hunger.
Yeah.
It's just the hunger. He's just always so hungry. It's just we've had players before Lacazette and the good players. Good players, but
definitely.
With Jesus, he's hungry.
Yeah.
Did
you expect him to be this good?
To be honest, after watching him at City, I knew obviously he's a baller, but at the same time, it's every team's different. You know what I mean? What the manager wants.
Yeah.
So I was it's working out well for him, and you can tell the way he's just barging the defenders. You know what I mean? He wants to get goals. He's not just jogging around. He's hungry. So I want to say
from minute one, he's at them, and we've loved it so far. Okay, who's the most important Arsenal player or a person this season?
Personally, myself, I would say Arteta. He has got full respect from the team. The team are literally respecting him. Like, you can tell he's the one that's got the man in the cloakroom. He is.
Yes,
And they listen to him. And I watched last season, and it wasn't the greatest. It really wasn't. And that was when I started, really was into football. That's when I started. And I was like, wow. And now, the beginning of this season, you can tell, like, Arteta's, he's just made this team.
Yes.
He really has. He's built it from scratch, pretty much.
Yeah.
And the players are just phenomenal.
Yeah,
now.
they're playing from this, his team. And for me, if this was family fortune, that would be ding, ding, ding. That would be the top answer. I liked how you went outside the box there. Favourite person, most important person was Arteta. Let's go to your favourite person at Arsenal. There's so many to pick from.
Yeah, personally, I would say Ramsdale.
Okay, yeah.
Only because I've not. Don't get me wrong, Leno was good.
Yeah.
He was good, but I like how Ramsdale handles it. Like, he handles under pressure.
Yeah.
He doesn't panic. He doesn't make silly mistakes. The way he pings the ball across the pitch, oh my. And the way that he wants clean sheets.
Yeah.
He does not want to concede.
Yeah. He'd have been angry at that North London derby, wouldn't he?
Yes, he would have kicked off. You can tell as soon as he's gone back into the cloakroom, fuming.
I'm Ben, and my most important player is Granit Xhaka.
Yeah.
This guy, when he moves up the field, he allows Zinchenko to move into midfield because he creates that space. He drags defenders wide. Then the two wingers, Saka and Martinelli, how they can then just they create so much space for Jesus. Ødegaard just can drop off, do his thing, and then we actually go into sort of a back three.
Yeah.
That's why Ben White, I think, is staying in over Tomiyasu at the moment, because he can just drop in and they can be a solid back three. Zinchenko can go and do his thing in midfield, and it's all down to the way, if I don't think many players could do the engine work that Xhaka's doing at the moment. It's incredible. The man's 30, and he's playing like a 23-year-old.
Yeah, he's finally getting his respect. All right, be honest with me, Ben. When the Tielemans rumours are out, what are you saying? You want Tielemans though?
No.
Good. I wanted to just check. Because some fans were saying, I love Granit Xhaka now, but when Tielemans was being linked, they were saying, I wouldn't mind Tielemans, get Xhaka. But I like that you're being honest here. Granit Xhaka's been a big part to the change in Arsenal. Your favourite player or person this season?
Ben White has got to be up there.
Yeah.
But no, I've got to say Bukayo.
Yeah.
He's the man. He's just the man. The way he's come back from the Euros, like, incredible stuff from him. Incredible.
Big up. Okay, thank you for that, Ben. What about you, my bro? Introduce yourself and obviously your most important player or person this season.
Sure. My name is Rahul. I'm all the way from Mumbai, staying in Vancouver, but all for Arsenal Mumbai Supporters Club here. And yeah, for me, the most important player, I think he's not much rated, but it's Martinelli. The amount of hard work he puts in, right from the top, from the bottom, he's running all over the pitch, creating that extra man in the defense whenever it's needed. I think he's the one person whom you need to watch out this time, because he's the guy who's providing more assists.
Yes. He's added that to his game, I think, this season. A lot of times people are asking about the numbers, the goals, the assists, but he's really added that to his game this season.
Exactly. He puts in that hard work. He has a lot of passion is what I feel nowadays, because if you see last year and this year, Martinelli is the guy who is putting more energy in the team. So I think he's going to be the main guy for this year.
Okay. Martinelli, most important. What about your favourite then person? Because Martinelli, you seem like you're a big fan of him. Yeah. But who's your favourite then?
His Brazilian teammate Gabriel Jesus.
Yeah.
he's been the turnaround this year for us. That's what we were missing from a couple of years. The striker, the one who takes it in. I think after Giroud, we have not had someone who's working up so hard ahead, and I think he's the one who's holding the ball for us. So I think Gabriel Jesus is the guy for us this year.
Yeah, big up the supporters trust that you do over in Vancouver from Mumbai as well.
Weird one is you might actually not notice it in games. Often you have to be at the games to notice, but if you actually watch in the middle of the games, Zinchenko and Xhaka do a lot of chopping and changing. Xhaka going into left back, so Zinchenko is slightly more technical. He's got a bit more ability, natural ability on the ball. So you notice him and Xhaka switching often in game, and Zinchenko moving into midfield and Xhaka covering in left back. So I think what that's brought to our team has been massive. You also notice with Jesus, he's all across the forward line. Sometimes Martinelli's in the box, sometimes he's in the box. And yeah, it's a whole different dynamic to the way we attack and the way we defend, because like the other team doesn't know what to expect. Players are all over the place, they're in different positions, you almost can't follow them. So that's been massive for us. I think Zinchenko's been great, but realistically, like we all know, Jesus he's really changed us as a club. Yeah.
So is that your one, the most important, Jesus?
I'd say Jesus, yeah, most important.
Okay.
Well, over all the games, yeah.
I see you gave a lot of Arteta really some secondary compliments there by saying, you know, the way that Xhaka moves with Zinchenko, Jesus, the way he's playing across the three. So, yeah, okay, but Jesus and Mikel Arteta, okay. Who's your most important player?
I think Arsenal's most important player would be Thomas Partey, because he kind of just like allows the midfield to do what like they need to do, because when he's not there we realise how much we really miss him. Like our only replacement is really Lokonga, and his position's like not always the best. So like what I've realised is that Thomas Partey, whenever he moves out of position, he's always back instantly, but Lokonga's like sometimes a bit off, and like he kind of just allows other teams to like break through a bit more. But Thomas Partey is just really solid, and he allows Xhaka to like confidently go up front, because Xhaka can trust in Thomas Partey to hold the midfield, and he can go up, and it's literally worked for us as proven right now, which is why we're so like consistently good.
All right, let's talk Liverpool. Big game Sunday. It's time, you know, our record's not great. I'll be honest, hasn't been great recently against Liverpool. But let's talk. How are you feeling for Liverpool? You confident we can get a win this Sunday?
Yeah, I'm quietly confident. I'm as confident as I've ever been. Like, even more than the FA Cup semi-final.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, because, well, like we're top, right? And like we're playing good football. Normally we go in with like Unai Emery, or like we're just in a rut. We're not scoring. We're not even playing football. But this time, like we're actually playing tiki-taka. Like you got the Brazilian Samba boys up front.
Come on.
Then you got Saka, and people are hating on him a bit, like unfairly so. Like it's because we have Martinelli now, we have Jesus. The ball can go elsewhere; it doesn't have to go down the right, and that gives us more dynamism in the attack, and it gives us more options, which Trent and Robbo might not be able to handle as much as normally just simple play it down the right, turn back, pass back, you know. But like it's a Libra in defence. Like Firmino, can he beat him? We'll see. He's a bit of a beast. And then but no, I'm feeling good.
Quietly confident, but I'm feeling confident. I can see why you've got confidence as well. Are you feeling confident if we do beat Liverpool? How much of a message does that send to the rest of the teams in the league?
Well, it's got to be one of those where a lot of people went from being like doubtful on Arteta, it was the Arteta out things, but now it's very much, I'd say for the most part, we're fine with it. Like everyone's happy, obviously, how it's going.
What about you two boys? Liverpool, should we be taking them a bit more serious, or what you've seen so far? You know, Arsenal should be able to get the job done Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, people have said it. We don't have a great record against Liverpool in general in the last few years. They have obviously been in horrible form. They started the season shockingly poorly, but I do think that they're going to turn up, because they always turn up against us. Even in the past, in the last few years when we were confident, overly confident, they quickly humbled us. Yep. And as Arsenal fans, we know about being humbled more than most fans do. So I think we'll win. I think it's going to be a very tightly contested game. I think it'll be 2-1. Yep. But yeah, we can't sleep on them. But I do think Arteta's molding a team that is not underestimating any team. I mean, you see how he started this season. So I think it's 10 toes on the ground. But as long as we avoid mistakes, not going to name names, I almost did. As long as we avoid mistakes, I feel very good about our chances.
I know what name came to mind. Let me go to you. Gabriel Jesus, obviously up against Van Dijk. We've got Saka and Martinelli come up against the likes of Trent and maybe Robertson. How are you feeling for this game on Sunday?
Basically, it's like this, yeah. Our record ain't been great against Liverpool, innit? Let's have it right. We've got to give them some respect somewhere, innit? Let's not forget this Liverpool team did finish second last year, innit? A point behind Man City, or am I mistaken? Like, we've got to give them a bit of respect, innit? But they got guys like Jota, Salah. Do you know what I mean? Jota, how many goals has he scored against us?
I believe it's 5 goals.
There you go. He scored like 5 already. They still got Salah. You know what I mean? They still got Van Dijk at the back, even though they did lose their boy Mane. Do you know what I mean? But our record against Liverpool hasn't been great. Like I said, they finished second last season, innit? Yeah. So I am going confident into this game against Liverpool. I think it's going to be 3-0.
Whoa!
My G. I love it, bro. I love it. I love him
as well. Big up.
Bro.
If we do win, then they got to start taking us seriously, innit? Are we going to be title contenders? I think so. Why not?
That's why I like it. And that's why
3-0.
This is what we're doing this for, because I feel like that's the energy around a lot of some of the fan base. So yeah, hopefully, 3-0. We'll see. Conceding at home is something that's been happening recently, but hopefully we do keep a clean sheet. But big up, man. Hopefully we get that win, and that's the energy, man. The team's got to start taking us serious. You know, how we feeling? Liverpool? Well, let's start with you. How we feeling? You confident?
Yes. Confident, but not overly confident. Because obviously, as mate said, it's like we've got not the best record against them. You know, it's like, and we've been confident before. Like, get handed. get absolutely, you know what I mean, smoked. So it's like, yeah, I'm confident, but slim, maybe 2-1, 1-0, you know, something like that. Maybe one goal difference. Okay. Yeah, I think. Yeah.
You know, Aaron Ramsdale won't want that.
Your favourite? I hear it. I hear it. How are you feeling? You feeling confident for this game?
I am. Yeah. I do think it is gonna. I do think we're gonna concede. I do.
Yeah. Even with Saliba at the back there.
Yeah, he's brilliant. No, he is brilliant. But yeah, it is Liverpool, isn't it? Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Don't like the team.
What do you think the end score will be then?
I would say 3-1. I do think it's going to be 3-1.
That's confident. That's good.
Yeah,
That's
I am confident for us. I am. We just got to keep our head in the game.
Okay. You see a lot of people talking about title contenders. Let me just get you two's thoughts. Are we title contenders? Are we challenging? Should we be in that conversation, or is it a bit too early?
As it stands now, I'm going to say top 4. I'm happy with just getting into the top 4, getting there even 2 seasons consecutively, and then we'll start speaking about, you know what I mean? But until we've even been in top 4 for 2 seasons back to back, I don't think we can really get that carried away. But yeah, we're definitely.
I agree.
I hear you snapping over here as well, Wenger's house. What do you see?
My G, bro, everyone's talking about title challenge. We haven't been in the Champions League in 7 years, bro. Calm down. We have to focus one step at a time. Jack, my guy. Also, Wilshire's my man, so Jack.
I like that. All right, let's get to these guys at the front here. How you feeling? What's going on here? What are you feeling? Not as confident as ever. What's going on?
It's Liverpool. It's Liverpool.
You're one of them ones.
Look, last year we outplayed them in the game at home in the cup, but Jota come in, scores his goals.
Jota.
They're deadly players. Yeah. Like they're on the caliber of the Harry Kanes from last week. We know what they can do. They're quality players, but obviously the way we're playing, like let's hope that we can go and get a result. Mm-hmm. But you know, I think we've got to look at it sensibly and go, you know, if we can come away with a 1-0 and it's a sloppy goal or an own goal, I don't care. It's 3 points on the board, and if we want to talk about title challenges, we're up against the best. Yeah. These are the best. This team could probably compete with the Invincibles. They're that good. They're that good, and if that's showing that you got to back this team because they're competing with it. They're actually 1 point in front. So far, so good. Come on.
What about you? Confident for Liverpool? Talk about Invincibles here, comparing it to this team. Where are you at?
I think Invincibles is too much for me for right now to say, but I would say being conservative, draw would be really good, 2-2. Okay. My heart says 2-1, but my mind says 2-2 should be good as well, because we saw against United we faltered, and that's what the problem with Arsenal is from last 6 years, 7 years, faltering against the top 6. So I think conservatively 2-2 should be a good start for us, saying that, okay, we are the title contenders and we can hold up the bigger teams.
So if I offered you 2-2 right now, would you shake my hand and take it?
No.
I like that. Sunday, just across the road. They've got a good record against us. Yeah, everyone.
Things change.
Things change.
Things change. No, I've definitely seen. Listen, I know last season we even finished 5th. That's down to us bottling it. But at the end of the day, like you said before, we need to take it step by step. We're definitely not really ready to win a league, especially when you look at what's already in front of us with Man City and Liverpool. Obviously, no one's in front of us right now, but we're only 10 games in to the league, or 10 games all competitions. But Liverpool on Sunday, I'm definitely confident. Normally we come to these games of hope. This week it's confidence. I definitely think we've got a chance against Liverpool at the weekend. They're not the best at the moment, but they have obviously got a good record against us. But these things change. Yeah,
these things change. What about you? You on that same sort of mindset? You feeling that?
Yeah, I think our team's quite different right now. We've got a solid team that's I think we have a really good chance of beating Liverpool, because even with Saliba at the back, I doubt Nunes is going to get through as much. Saliba's strong. He basically pocketed Kane and Son. They got a pen, but it wasn't really his fault. So I think with Saliba there, if Partey's fit, we're going to have a really good chance of winning the game. And I think if Tierney's there as well, we'll probably be able to have the likes of Salah on the ropes as well. Yeah, quite confident.
Confident.
We need to pray Darwin Nunes starts. We need to pray he starts, not Jota.
Yeah, because Nunes has been a bit smelly this season so far as well.
He's definitely not it, and he's not going to be taking any Liverpool anywhere special, anywhere fast, as you can see.
Hey, they might clip this.
Mate, Darwin Núñez will not score against us. Yeah, Saliba. Yeah, he'll have him locked up for the whole game.
I like this.
Yeah, but I can't say the same about Jota.
Jota's got
those players. They're good. They're good.
They got a good record against us, especially Jota, which you mentioned before in this video. Listen, guys, that's it. Thank you, everyone, for coming down. And listen, really appreciated it. And thank you for on short notice coming down to the Little Wonder Caf. Hopefully, we can get some of you guys that are watching down and involved in one of these videos. Let us know in the comments if you enjoyed it. It's a new style sort of format for a show like this. We're just across the road from Emirates in the Little Wonder Caf. Big up everyone who works here as well for giving us the access to filming here. And again, we'll see you soon. Let's hope Arsenal get a win this Sunday. Take care, everyone. Hit a like on this video if you've liked it. And come on, you Gunners. Let's go. Come on.
Shop for AFTV merch at shop.aftv.co.uk. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, and Twitch. We've got content for every platform, so check it out.